It's looking quite likely that owners of full electric vehicles will be paying more for their vehicles' road tax in the coming future, if what is apparently emerging is right. Word from the grapevine is that the Road Transport Department, JPJ, will be moving to calculating the road tax rates for electric vehicles based on their motor kilowatt output instead of the traditional engine cc displacement as previously utilized. This will effectively alter the payable road tax rate for EVs, which was initially drafted for calculation based on a kilowatt rate, and for which the table has been in place since 2011. According to JPJ sources, the rates for EVs were previously keyed in by clerks under the CC category during the vehicle registration, as a matter of familiarity. This is set to change. A hint of the possible revision started last week, when a guideline on the calculation of the road tax for pure electric vehicles began to circulate around social media circles, with some thinking that this was a new, incoming rate. It turns out that it isn't, and the document pages actually list the existing road tax rates for electric cars and motorbikes from before. But from what is being communicated, it seems that the switch will come about, although how soon remains to be seen. Click to enlarge. Let's take a look at how the switch to kW-based input would pan out, price-wise. For electric motorbikes, code AA, the road tax for such two-wheelers with an output rating of 7.5 kilowatts and below will be set at a fixed rate of Rm2. For e-motorcycles with a motor output rated above 7.5 kilowatts, the rate is calculated as above 7.5 kilowatts to 10 kilowatts, Rm9 above 10 kilowatts to 12.5 kilowatts, Rm12 above 12.5 kilowatts to 25 kilowatts, Rm30 above 25 kilowatts to 40 kilowatts, Rm40 for e-motorbikes with an output of above 40 kilowatts, Rm42 for private saloon motor cars, individual, code AB, and company registration, AC, with a rated output of 80 kilowatts and below. The rates are as such: 50 kilowatts and below, Rm20 above 50 kilowatts to 60 kilowatts, Rm44 above 60 kilowatts to 70 kilowatts, Rm56 above 70 kilowatts to 80 kilowatts, Rm72. Vehicles with a rated motor output of above 80 kilowatts will have a base road tax applied as well as a progressive rate calculated into the final sum. The road tax rate is calculated as follows, starting with a base rate and an additional rate for each kW increase, above 80 kilowatts to 90 kilowatts, Rm 160, and Rm 0.32 cent for every 0.05 kilowatts 50 watt increase from 80 kilowatts above 90 kilowatts to 100 kilowatts, Rm 224, and Rm 0.25 cent for every 0.05 kilowatts 50 watt increase from 90 kilowatts above 100 kilowatts to 125 kilowatts, Rm 274, and Rm 0.50 cent for every 0.05 kilowatts 50 watt increase. From 100 kilowatts above 125 kilowatts to 150 kilowatts, Rm 524, and Rm 1.00 for every 0.05 kilowatts 50 watt increase from 125 kilowatts above 150 kilowatts, Rm 1024, and Rm 1.35 for every 0.05 kilowatts 50 watt increase from 125 kilowatts. Given the dearth of fully electric vehicles on the local scene presently, there won't be much impact as yet, and even for existing EVs like the Nissan Leaf and Renault Zoe, there's really not that much for owners to swallow. The Tesla Model S gets the biggest jump, although users won't feel the pinch at all, since their cars are leased and the road tax is covered under the terms of the leasing agreement. Some calculations to get an idea of what the going rates will be with the supposed new scheme, whenever that comes fully into play. The Zoe has a 65 kilowatts, 87 horsepower output, so its new EV road tax will be Rm 56. It currently pays Rm 28 in road tax based on the existing rate, according to a Zoe user. The first-gen Leaf, which was introduced by Edrin Tanchong Motor (ETCM) back in 2013, has an 80 kilowatts motor, and will pay Rm 72 in road tax under the EV rate. The second-generation Leaf that is set to come to Malaysia later this year has a 110 kilowatts motor, which means it would pay Rm 374, Rm 274 base rate plus Rm 100 on the calculated increase from 100 kilowatts in road tax. The cost jumps significantly with high-output motors, with every kilowatt above 150 kilowatts being charged Rm27. The road tax for a facelifted Tesla Model P 90D presently is a rather insane Rm10, based on a 7.75 kilowatts output. We have no idea how that figure came about. Based on the new rate, the road tax for the S90D, which has a 345 kilowatts, 463 horsepower working output, will be Rm6,289, Rm1,024 base rate plus Rm5,265, while the S70RWD variant, which has a 235 kilowatts, 315 horsepower output, will pay Rm3,319, Rm1,024 base rate plus Rm2,295. Meanwhile, the road tax for the base 270 kilowatts 362 horsepower version of the S85 will be Rm4,264, Rm1,024 base rate plus Rm3,240. Incoming cars like the Porsche Taycan, which has been confirmed for a 2020 arrival here, will also be paying a fair bit in road tax. With an output of 440 kilowatts, the road tax for a base Taycan will be Rm8,854, Rm1,024 base rate plus Rm7,830 as scaled on the 290 kilowatts difference from 150 kilowatts, and likely higher for the Taycan 4S and turbo variants. Of course, the sum doesn't look like it will impact or affect any potential Taycan owners. As it goes along, a trend may emerge with the electrification route in which most of the activity will involve offerings up to the 150 kilowatts region. Hybrids and plug-in hybrids (PHEV) will continue to pay road tax based on regular CC displacement for combustion